Chicago Bears. Cairo Santos out for the opening kick. And we're underway from Soldier Field. Here's Thomas on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. Good start to this one for them. Their first offensive snap picks up 9. Now you take these types of results as early wins in a game, Brock, both in getting their running back started and getting your guys to start winning that battle up front, too.
Moving a man against his will and doing it right from the jump.
Now Swift, and he fumbled it. And the Bears have it. Up to the races, middle of the field. And what a way to begin the scoring, Brock, as they take it back for the touchdown. Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And they go up 7-0 here early. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Here's Thomas on the return. Coverage team gets him down for 26-yard line. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. First play of the drive, a run by Swift. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Okay, the rough showing both individually and collectively continues with this run game. The fumble earlier, and now totally stuffed on that one.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Williams will look to throw. This is brought in. Big gain here for Loveland. He stops finally after a gain of almost 30. And that's going to give the Bears the 1st down.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they can be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers too.
He can run it. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
They're going to run here. Kyle Manunga. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it. It's incomplete, and now we got 4th down.
Okay, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
This offense is not leaving the field. On 4th and 8, they're going for it. To throw is Williams. And all their pressure gets it done. That's a sack on 4th down as they force the turnover.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
They go with Manunga here. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Tyreek Stevenson getting up to track that one down. To the ground. It's Manunga. They wind up with a quality 16-yard pickup on that play. They get the 1st down, too. Offensive line fast.
A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Bears.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's going to take this only to about the 31. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 31-yard line.
Williams set to pass. Got a man. It's Colston Loveland. And they're going to give him the 24-yard line. He stopped a step short of that first down marker. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Bears bringing out an extra DB here. 3rd down. Here's Williams. Bails out of the pocket quick. Making the call himself. So out of bounds it goes. Gain of about 7 on the play. And that's going to earn Chicago the first down.
And the Bears first down.
These two NFC North teams have played one so far. 7-0 is our score. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. Welcome back. Second quarter about to start. Bears with a chance for at least 3, possibly 6. One guy with it. And he got what he could there, only to the 14. Working quickly here.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second.
I'll run it with Manunga. And they're going to have first and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Manunga. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. And goes to the hurry up here.
Just shy of the goal line. A gain of 3 brings up second and goal.
Now it's Manunga. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3. Offense up to the line fast. Back to the well again. And this is going to end behind a line. A great stop down in close. Let's see if they want to risk it now on 4th and goal.
Well, it was bad enough that the previous run went backwards. You've got to have balance in this league. I mean, you really do. There's no chance offensively to find sustained success unless you present run and pass to a defense. And right now, this defense is owning your run game.
4th down, Williams. And it's incomplete. That's going to be a turnover on downs, depending on what the call is on this penalty. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. So now, following the penalty, it's 1st and goal. Manunga has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2. Offense in a hurry up here.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
Another carry for him. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
Pocket collapsing, and he's going to pay the price. Jervon Dexter. And that's going to bring us to 4th down and our 2-minute warning.
It's 4th down and goal.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. Williams throwing on 4th. Escapes the pocket. Running for the pylon and in. Touchdown, Chicago.
Touchdown.
Caleb Williams capping a 14-play possession there with 6. Santos now for the extra point. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. They bump their lead up to 14. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Khalif Raymond to return it. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. And they finally bring him down after a huge run back into their territory.
Well, by the time he shifted into a different gear and began that foot race up the left sideline, you could tell this return was already getting out of hand. And what a gift for this offense, who now gets to take over with a lot of the work in the field position already done.
Williams to throw. And he's got it, it's in close. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
Gain of 19 yards. That's good for the Bears. First down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Swift has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
They just could not even find a sliver of breathing room on that first down, and this is not an envious spot for this play caller to be in. I don't know what you go to now.
Working on second down. Williams. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Third and goal, it's Williams. It's brought in over the middle. Touchdown Bears. Colston Loveland from 2 yards out. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
You know, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Here's Thomas on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Off the play fake, Williams. That's complete, Cole Kmet. There's the shot. 22 yards given up before it. And that's going to be good for a Bears first down.
A gain of 22 yards. First down, Chicago.
Williams off the play fake. That's back-to-back for Kmet. They'll get a lot out of this play. 21 yards before the tackle is finally made. And that's going to give the Bears the first down.
21 yards. First down, Bears.
So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Here's Thomas on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. Now here's Williams. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. First play of the drive, Brock, you always tell me there's always the start of a new battle, and the defense wins round 1 in this series.
Yeah, and this next down kind of sets the table, right?
Yeah.
You got to now put yourself in a manageable third down after lack of execution on first.
Williams to throw on second. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete. Luther Burden, the guy he was looking for. So now it's going to be third and long. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. On play action, here's Williams. Some contact there on the throw, and that's going to ruin any chances of them extending this opening drive to half. So incomplete. That forces fourth down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so well. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around?
Williams on the play action. And they got home. Sent him on fourth down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes first and 10. On play action, Williams. That one connects. And he will score. Touchdown, Chicago. Sam Roush, a 22-yard strike. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
Santos now for the extra point. Send right down the middle and good. And we're back square, 14 apiece here. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Thomas on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. Right up the gut. They track him down finally as this play goes for about 20. And that's going to earn Chicago the first down.
42-yard line. It's a gain of 20. And the Bears first down.
Back-to-back carries here. And that's good for a gain of 5. That's Montez Sweat who took him down.
The tackle made.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
They give it to him again. And he's across midfield with a gain that sets him up for third and very short. Offense in the hurry up here.
48-yard line.
The handoff on third and short. And this one had no chance. Hit well behind that line. That brings up fourth down.
Third and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push, and we will move the sticks. Instead, well, the defense is energized with that stop.
Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And this will get them the first down. 3 yards was what they needed. That play gains 5.
First down.
Running with Swift out of the gun. And he works it down inside the 40. That's a run of 8. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
48-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Throwing on second, Williams. Well, he throws it quick, but what a pass rush that was. Able to hit him on the release anyway. Break that up. Third down now after that incompletion.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And that one's not going to be caught. Could have extended the drive, but the defender timed it perfectly, breaks it up. That means it's fourth down. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
On fourth down, it's Williams. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
50% hit rate on fourth down, while not horrible, to me signifies something even more important, Kate, and that's that this offense is going to continue to be aggressive. It's been their mindset throughout, and I don't think it's going to change anytime soon.
These tackles after a gain of about 13, and that's going to be good for a Bears first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Now Williams. Connects downfield, on target to Burton. And he's going to score! Touchdown, Chicago!
That is just tremendous play calling. You know, there's some coordinators out there, Kate, that are just Rolodex. Right? They flip through their call sheet, they just call whatever's on it. And there's other coordinators that can stack their plays together. And when you run it, you run that same action, of the play action right off of it, and you can make that defense pay. That was the thing of beauty.
Bears 14.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Here's Thomas on the return. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes first and 10. To throw, Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to get him to the ground after a 16-yard gain. And that's going to give the Bears the first down.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Bears.
Williams from the gun. He's being chased, and they get him right near the line. Too quickly here.
A loss of a yard. It's second down.
Now a second down throw for Williams. Short pass brought in. On the move, past the 40. Contact is made, and that's going to take him out of bounds. Gain of about 21 on the play, and that's going to earn Chicago the first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34. Williams will look to throw. Right back to him, but he can't make the catch this time. Defender waiting with that hit, forces it out. It's second down. Too early to go back to that well, partner. They were still locked in on him after his gain on that previous snap.
Yeah, they defended this one far better than the last one. Some renewed focus and bodying him up. You know, as a defender, you have got to separate that receiver from the ball.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, second and 10. To throw is Williams. And there's a catch for Luther Burton. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Time runs out before we can get another snap here in this third quarter. The Bears have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. Back for the start of the fourth quarter, and they're going to start here with a first and 10. Williams set to pass. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Offensive line fast.
He was brought down by Austin Booker. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second.
The Bears decide to call their first time out.
13-yard line.
They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Here's Williams. And he's going to go down. They haul him to the turn for the 21. Lady Jarrett. The second time that they have brought him down on this series.
All right, up to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long. And on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
Third and long for him here. He's in trouble, and they're going to get to him again. Working quickly here.
A loss of 7 yards. And it's 4th down.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge next time the ball comes his way. We've played 3 quarters here already, and those look like some fresh legs defensively, getting after the quarterback, forcing him out of the pocket, and forcing another incompletion.
2nd and 10, still at the 28. Williams to throw. That's completed right side. Touchdown, Chicago!
Touchdown, Bears.
Santos now for the extra point. This one splits the uprights. It is good. They now lead by 14 points.
Bears 28. Bears 14.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Here's Thomas on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Working from the gun, Williams. And the coverage too much to battle through on this play. Multiple defenders there, a lot of contact at the catch. This one's incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock. And physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Finds a seam down the middle. Defense finally able to close on this after a gain of about 24. And that's going to be good for a Bears first down.
First down, Bears.
Off the play fake, Williams. Fits it through the middle. This is going to be a big game, Brock. He's tackled after about 21 yards. And that's going to give the Bears the first down.
A gain of 21 yards. And the Bears.
Williams off the play fake. And instead of a receiver, that one finds the grounds. Incomplete. It's second down.
Just continuing to add to some film that's going to be a little bit hard to watch. This guy, we typically don't see completion percentage numbers like this. Very, very accurate guy. Not today. He's going to have to figure out why.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Tyreek Stevenson has it.
Williams pass. Intercepted.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. The throw left side finds Burden. And he has him almost 30 yards on a big play. 1st down coming up.
It's a gain of 28 yards. That's good for the Bears. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now an inside handoff to Swift. And that's surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. They are on the counter with Swift. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9.
3rd down and 9.
They motion the tight end over. Throw here, 3rd down. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. A big one for the Bears. 34 yards.
1st down.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside. Look elementary, Caitlin. That's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. 1st down. Here's Swift. Into a solid run